Hello, my friends, Firehouse Wine Club members. Happy New Year to everybody, and we're excited about the wine release for January 30th. Hope to see you all there. So today we're going to talk about the three wines that we have selected for you, and we're going to start with the Lamborghini family vineyards, the Happy Dirt vintage, and this happens to be made by one of the best winemakers. Period. Uh, Heidi Barrett knows her wines, and she's very fond of the Zinfandel. This is like her 30th, 34th vintage, and she's saying that 2016 was a fabulous year, climate-wise, and just the fruits are just magnificent. So this Zinfandel, which to get me to drink Zinfandel is very difficult because that is just not one of my best favorites. But if there is a Zinfandel that I love, uh, it is Lamborn. It's a very big, very elegant, a lot of violets, a lot of spices like you got your peppers, you got your gamey earth, um, and the dark berries. One of the things also that I like about this wine is that it's aged in 100% American oak. It's got nice toast and vanilla that comes through. This one is drinking beautiful. Um, you can have it with duck in a very, like a savory sweet sauce. The Zinfandel from the 2016 from the Lamborn family. So here we have the second wine, which is the Herman Story Bolt Cutter, and this is from the Central Coast, Santa Barbara, and Pismo Beach area. The 2018 vintage, and members, this wine is one of those. It's gonna knock your socks off. This one is like a tar and dark, rich fruit that's it reminds me of those old Hermitage wines. And being 2018, it's a young wine, but highly recommended to open this 2, maybe 3 hours before. It just has to open up, and it drinks just very, very heavy, concentrated, like almost like an oily texture. This wine is something that you'd have to have with like just a huge ribeye or a peppery crusted New York steak. This is based with Cabernet Sauvignon, and it has a Petit Verdot, and it's not a true Bordeaux style because it has about 10% Syrah, which is not a Bordeaux varietal, but I think the Syrah kind of wraps this whole wine in a luscious, just a different dimensional in the layers of fruit that just pop out, um, like rhubarb and raspberry, cinnamon. Just the spices on this is really pretty nice. Um, Russell is known for making big, powerful wines that are just delicious to drink. This one is very small production, but I know you're going to enjoy this bolt cutter from the Herman Story. And lastly, we have the Vineyard House Cabernet Franc. or as we call it sometimes, the black burgundy. And the Vineyard House vintage is 2016. It's 100% Cabernet Franc. I think they put a little bit of Cabernet, but between 5 and 10%. The Vineyard House, it's well known for Cabernets, but the property that he has some old Cabernet Franc, and it's, you know, that moment when you think about a wine that got you hooked in wines. This one is going to be one of those for the people who've never had this. This is a wine that you will always remember. It's it's opulent. It has like licorice, black licorice, plum, and big fat berries dipped in like cinnamon and chocolate. It has some oak to tame the tannins from the Cabernet, and also the Cabernet Franc has, you know, big tannins, but they're a lot softer than in your Cabernet Sauvignon. It is one of those wines from like the Loire Valley that's known for like they call Chinon, and if you ever had one of those, you'll like this. You enjoy it a lot. This wine's in the 14.5 alcohol, and it's very unique. It's a very unique wine. So I know that you will enjoy this because this wine, it's going to go quick and it's very limited production. So there you have it, the 2016 Vineyard House Cabernet Franc from Oakville.